Hey guys, Casual Gamer 84. I'm back in the game room. Have another Halloween video for you all. I done my top 10 movies to watch around this time of year. Top 10 movies to watch around Halloween. Now I'm going to do the top 10 games to play around Halloween. The top 10 games to play, just to get a little spooky feeling going on. Some of them aren't really scary, but I would consider them horror genre games. So we will get right into that. And I tried to break it down. A lot of games nowadays, that are horror genre or scary games are rated M for mature. And I know that not my whole audience are adults. Some kids watch. So I kind of wanted to throw some games in there that they could play too around this time of year. So we'll kick it off with one of my favorite games. This is the Sega Genesis version. Super Nintendo version is just as good. That is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Again, I'm a big zombie fan. So if you're a zombie fan, I'll put some gameplay footage up here of these games. Probably just the old school ones. So you can kind of get an idea what these games are like if you've not played them in case you want to check them out. So again, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Another one, and not particularly this game, it could be any one of these style games, but Castlevania. Castlevania is always a good one to play around Halloween. It has that horror aesthetic to it. I would suggest if you're going to play one you've not played Castlevania, start with the first one. That's probably one of my favorite games right there. The next one, it is a mature title, but I remember it scaring me, just the creepiness of it, and the soundtrack to it. Playing it, I actually played it on PS2 when I was a kid, but that is Resident Evil 2. I remember it scaring me, just some jump scares and being in a dark room playing it, and the game's dark. I remember it giving me a few scares. So another one, if you understand it, it's not a good game because it's a LGN game. But the soundtrack of it and the spookiness of it, and having watched the movies as a kid, that is Friday the 13th on NES. Once you understand the concept of it, it's an okay game, I guess. It takes some while to figure it all the way out. But it does have some spookiness to it when Jason pops up. Another good one. This is a hard game, but again, going with the ghoulish and the ghostly stuff. That is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I prefer this one over Ghosts and Goblins. But that is a fun game to play. It's a really addicting game to play. It is hard though. So another one to play around this time of year is Luigi's Mansion for the Gamecube. It's a really fun, spooky style game. So I recommend that on the Gamecube. If you can't find that one, another one on the list is Luigi's Mansion 3. You all should be able to find that one now, and it's just as kind of spooky and Halloweenish as the first. So the next few are all M-rated. So it looks like I had 4 M-rated games. The other 6 were, a lot of them are rated E, I guess, general audiences. The first one I want to talk about is on PS4, and that is Until Dawn. It's kind of a creepy, spooky game, so it's worth playing. I think the plot of it is really good, and your choice determines who survives. Check that out. Another one on PS4 is, again, Friday the 13th, the game. Completely different than the NES version. This one, you play as either camp counselor or you play as Jason. It is online gameplay. So one of you will be Jason, others will be camp counselors, and you either have to kill Jason or survive or get away. And if you're Jason, you have to kill all the camp counselors. It's a fun game, especially if you want to get online and play with some friends. It'd be really good for this time of year. And another Resident Evil game on the list. And this one, I guess maybe because it went from third person to first person perspective. But Resident Evil 7, it was really spooky, I thought, and like really creepy. It's a completely different aesthetic than the rest of the Resident Evil. It really kind of reminded me of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something, where you have like the crazy family that you have to deal with. It was a really good game, so I definitely recommend playing that. So that's 10 games that you can play around this time of year. 10 games to play around Halloween. Get a few good jump scares. Just have a creepy time. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Again, I'll put some gameplay footage of probably a few of the games up there. I probably won't do all of them. I'm probably not going to do gameplay for Friday the 13th and Resident Evil. I might put up a screenshot or something so you can kind of see what those games look like if you've already played those. But guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you like the content. Subscribe if you've not already done so. Please, guys, help me out. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell for notifications. You'll be notified whenever I put new content up. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.